Hello, everybody. This is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today, I want to chat with you guys about why I closed several of our bank accounts. Let's get started and talk about it. Before telling you why, though, I do want to mention this. When I started watching frugal channels, probably about 8 years ago, many of the channels encouraged us to have several different savings accounts for different purposes. They said it would be easier to organize, and basically, if you did a zero-based budget, you would be able to plan better and always be prepared. Example, let's say that you have a savings account for Christmas and you want to spend $600 a year. You would put $50 a month into that Christmas club account. Or let's say you wanted a new computer. You think the computer is going to be $1,200 and you want to buy it a year from now. You would put $100 in that savings account each month so that you would have $1,200 at the end of the year. You kind of treat it like a bill you have to pay. I definitely think it's super smart. This is the only thing that I found for us is that because I had so many different bank accounts for different purposes, it didn't cost us, but we had to keep $300 in each of these accounts, and we couldn't go below that or we would be charged a monthly fee. I remember once I did go a little bit below and I was charged, I don't remember how much, was like $6. And I know it didn't seem like a lot of money, but that was like, okay, make sure you don't go below that 300. So now what I did is I closed several of the accounts. I put everything in one account and I already know what I need to have in there. I save money every month. And so I'm good with just simplifying it, especially now that our family's debt free and we also have less expenses and less bills than we did, say, 5 years ago. So that is one thing I've done. It also frees up money because before I'd have $300 for each account that I had. And so, basically I had to set aside $1,200 just to keep all these accounts open. So I'm much happier with that. Number two, something else I've done is some of my bills go on a credit card and I pay it off completely. We have no credit card balance. But what I did is I had some of these bills on one credit card and some on another. I don't know how that ended up happening, but I put all of my bills on one credit card, the ones that will take credit card, that is. And I check making sure that everything looks good, that I'm being charged the correct amount. And I really like having it on a credit card. And I check my accounts daily, Monday through Friday. And so that really helps. So that simplifies things. So I have less accounts to deal with. And then number three, something else that I've been doing now for a while is I pay many of my bills that I can yearly. Not all of them, but some of them that allow it. For example, all of our cell phone bills are paid once a year. That would be a really good example of that. Any time that I can pay something yearly or pay for 6 months ahead, I like to do that, especially if I have a month where I'm making extra money. I may have a month where I do really well that month in all my different side hustles and different. You guys know I make money several different ways. And so when I have a really good month, I like to take that money and maybe pay several months ahead on bills. I always like to be ahead of the game so that if for some reason I have a month and there are months like this where I'm not making as much money, I'm always, 3 steps ahead. So these are some of the things that I've done to simplify our finances. There's many more steps that I want to take to get our family really prepared for many different things. And you're going to see more videos on this coming up. I want to ask you guys, have you felt like you've had to simplify your finances? Do you feel like you have too many sinking funds and savings accounts? Is it a lot to manage? I'd love to hear how you manage your finances in the comments below if you care to share. That's all I have to say for now. I love you. I appreciate you. And like always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.